So this one is my Heuer Formula 1 Quartz model. I paid around $1,250 for this watch about 18 months ago, and on the whole I really do appreciate it. I really like the blue on the dial. It really pops. The orange second hand, and the blue on the bezel. I think it's a good looking watch. It really caught my eye when I was walking past a display cabinet with no intention of buying a watch, and it spoke to me, so now it's in my collection. Now that being said, there's a lot of things that I'm not happy with on this watch, and number one is the clasp. That is a very thin, very flimsy, pressed clasp. Now for $1,250 I expect it to be milled, or at least sturdy, and this one is not. Now the actual mechanism when it locks is quite good. It feels secure, it's not going to pop off. Now there it is on my 7-inch wrist. I'd say that's about right. Not too big, not too small. Now it is somewhat heavy, but heavy in a quality way. But to be honest, after having it on for 5 minutes, you don't really notice there anymore. Second thing that I'm not very happy about is the actual bracelet. There is a lot of slop in that bracelet. It is not well made. There's some quite big and uneven gaps. So for that $1,250, what I really feel like I've got is a nice looking watch with a solid case for sure, but then a cheap strap or bracelet. Now there's one other thing that I noticed with this, and I don't know if it's because it's a quartz, but that ticking second hand does not always line up with the indices. Sometimes it does, it depends where it is on the dial, but it really bugs me. And if I hadn't have bought this at an airport and I was already sitting in the departure lounge, I'd have took it back, because when I noticed that, it really irked me that at the time it was the most expensive watch I'd ever bought, and it had that flaw. With that being said, it's something I've learned to live with. Tags do come with an international warranty. When the battery finally does go on this, I will put it in the notes that the problem, and see if they can adjust it in some way. But to be honest, I don't think they'll be able to, because it only doesn't line up with certain indices. So that means either the indices aren't correct, or there's some kind of imbalance in the mechanism itself. But we'll see. Anyway, questions, comments below. Thanks.